So guys, welcome to another tutorial. What we'll be talking about today is RGB light. Basically, this is the RGB module, Arduino module. This is Arduino Uno 4. This is just a power supply, 5 volt, to supply the Arduino Uno in order to power this module. Code has been written to this Arduino to power this module. As you can see, it's flashing different lights. It's an RGB, of course. Flashes different colors: green, red, green, blue, like that. It keeps flashing different colors, as you can see. So basically what this is all about is just to explain the basics of RGB. There are more complex projects in which this can be used on, but basically this is just to show you that RGB lights contain basically the major three primary colors that forms every other color are here. So we have the green, we have the blue, we have the red. With these three colors combined together at different intervals, you can make up any colors, any color at all that exists currently. The basis of coloring is centered around these three primary colors of red, blue, and green. So this is just a basic illustration of how it works. The step by step of this wiring, which is not much, will be shown to you on the description of this video. So just look down and check the description. You'll see the wiring process there and the code as well. Thank you for watching. If you like this, like and subscribe, share to your friends. Also hit the bell icon so that when more video comes, you'll be the first to notified. See you in the next video.
Hello guys, welcome to yet another tutorial series. What we'll be talking about today is Arduino Rgb Module. This is Rgb Technologies. So right now, we just want to throw a little light on the RGB module and what it is capable of doing. These days, in our modern day technology where lighting is everything, RGB module happens to be the center of it all, because when it comes to colors, the red, green and blue are the primary colors that are combined to make up any other color you see out there today. So basically the RGB module is a very powerful module which can be programmed to give any color that practically exists today. Just a matter of getting the code right. So right now, without wasting much time, let's dive into the whole process. So basically, we have just two requirements for this project. Now let's view what the requirements are. Number one of them is Arduino Uno. That's the number one thing we'll be needing for this project we are embarking on. Second one is Arduino Rgb Module, which is our major focus here. Then the third is our jumper wires. Now the jumper wires is needed to connect both modules together. Basically, jumper wires are really not a requirement in terms of the hardware, but it is needed to wire both of them together. So it's also added as part of our requirement in terms of the hardware requirements. So right now, let's dive into the connection properly. Now this is our circuit. The ground has been wired to ground of our Arduino. Now aside the ground, the remaining three pins are labeled B, G, R. Now B stands for blue, G green, and R red. Like I said earlier, these are the primary colors that are combined to form any other color out there. So the next one we're going to be connecting right now is the red, which goes to Arduino digital pin 9. Then our green goes to Arduino digital pin 10. Then our blue goes to Arduino digital pin 11. Now from the look of this circuit, the entire connection is not complete. What we need to do at this point is to upload the code and run a test. So right now we'll upload this code via Arduino IDE. So right now, without wasting much time, let's dive into the code upload and see how our project functions. So right now our Arduino IDE is opened, and this is our sketch for this project, which is basically a few lines of code just to get the RGB module to display few parameters. Sorry for this little error that is popping up. That is because our Arduino Uno is not connected. This is just to show you the sketch. Like I said, it's not part of whatever we're doing. In your own case, you will be uploading this sketch to your Arduino Uno, in which the connection is going to be done, and once the sketch is in place, your RGB light should kickstart immediately. Now this code is really not much. You just need to include this software serial.h. This includes the serial monitor in order for you to be able to see what is happening, the colors that are popping up at each point in time. But without really looking at this serial monitor, we have our hardware to look at, so you don't really need to bother yourself about that much. So this is basically the value for blue. Now once it begins, the pins that are required at this point are pin 9, 10, 11, which are pins that Arduino was already connected to from the RGB module. These are the pins for the red, green, and blue. So you can see red pin, green pin, blue pin. These are the integer, these are the declaration to address the pins from the RGB module to the Arduino itself. Now here, this is just where the serial port begins. This is the 9600, and the pin mode is what is explained here. Basically, there is really not much about this code that you need to know about. These are just comments here to help you understand what each of this line of code are doing. So what you just need to do is select your board, Arduino Uno, like I already selected here, then select your COM. In my own case, it's COM 9, so you select yours. So if you don't understand how to get the port while you are at this point here, you can just unplug your Arduino, and whichever port disappears from here is your Arduino port. If you are not able to do that, you can also search that from device manager. If you can go to device manager, once device manager is loaded up, you need to just close this network adapter, then open ports. Here you will see your Arduino Uno ports. Once you're able to get it from here, come here direct and select that port, then you hit the upload button. Once that is done, as long as your Arduino is properly connected, the sketch is going to upload to your Arduino, and once it is uploaded, the LED will start glowing according to the colors that were addressed to it. So this is basically what you need to do in order to use this RGB module. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification button so that when new videos are uploaded, you'll be the first to get that. Thanks once more for watching. I really appreciate your support. Do well to share to your friends who are interested in DIYs like this, so that you will also get the information you're getting. Thanks for watching.